Hi guys, we're going to be talking to the developer of They Are Hundreds, a new zombie survival game made in the Unreal Engine. I did a video on earlier today. The developer has asked me to join him in his game to kind of show me the ropes of his game and talk about his game. So we are going to jump in and talk to him here in just a moment, guys. Give me a minute while I join him on Discord.
Hey Zach, is my mic working?
Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, here. You're the developer?
Okay, I can't hear you. Hold on.
Okay. He says here in a sticky on his forums for They Are Hundreds. Hi everyone, thought I'd tell you a little bit about me since I've already pointed that out. I have a VAC ban, but we all make mistakes, so feel free to judge. I make the game for fun and because I enjoy learning new things. I wasn't originally going to post the game on Steam, but people from work helped to pitch in to put the game on Steam, so I went ahead and did it, and I love it. I'm not here to steal your money or to rip you off. I'm going to update the game every time I work on it, and I'll continue to work on it. I locked some threads because most of them were accusing me of things, and I didn't see them productive. I've unlocked them, and so now no more threads will be locked. If you want to ask me anything or have a question, feel free to ask. And that's what we're going to do in the stream as well. We're going to ask this guy about his game, have a few questions to ask him myself, and see what's up. All right. Fire Kirby, how you doing? How the hell did you manage to talk to this guy? He asked me to join him. He asked me to join him in the game, so here we are. So we'll find out. This is going to be funny. Truth or dare. We'll get him on in a second, guys. I'm sure. Notice though, guys, even though this game may look like some of the worst games that I play and that I typically rage about, you'll notice that this is a rare game where I did give the game a positive review. I gave the game a thumbs up. And I say right here why I did that. I must confess that I like this game and the developer in some sort of sick, twisted way. Usually a game of this, in this much of an unfinished state and mess, I would not recommend on Steam, and I would tear to shreds in a video review. Maybe I like the fact that it feels like he's really trying.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Excellent.
Alright, you streaming right now?
I am, yep. You're on candid camera, or on candid live stream rather. Alright, so how you doing tonight, man? First day of your first game on launch on Steam, a big platform, a game that I would guess you have to realize is pretty unfinished.
It's rough.
How's it going? Because I've been there myself. I launched my own game last summer on Steam for the first time. Yeah. So, well, you said you wanted to show me some stuff about the game. You want to jump in the game?
Oh boy, it's a little rough. Hold on, I'm gonna get my friend in here and he'll join us as well.
Sure. No worries, man.
The multiplayer is probably the most unfinished part of it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so I've been mainly focusing on the single player, but I haven't had a whole lot of time.
Well, if you want, if you want, I mean, I could try the multiplayer out here soon. But if you want, I can play the single player. You can watch me on live stream and kind of direct me through. Would that work better for you?
That's fine, my man.
Okay.
Link me your live stream.
Okay, give me just a second. I'll do that. Alrighty. So we still got 7 people here live. Cortez, I think he's being quiet. All right, give me a second here. All right, so I'm at the main menu here. Let's see.
It's got a little bit of a delay. I can't yet see it on your screen.
Yeah, I had to. There we go. All right, I believe it's up now. So here we are on the main screen. Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay when you stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you click single player, there's 3 maps currently that you can play on. It's listed pretty linear. So the first map is your higher end PCs that can run that. The second one is I forgot to patch the game mode in the second one. So
okay.
I'm not sure if it's working for players, but in your video you posted earlier, it seemed to be working decently.
Yeah, I did the Empty Forest, I think, is all I played on. Which one do you recommend?
I mean, Fog's my favorite, but Bones is pretty fun too. If you like to drive the buggy around, you can ramp. Pretty fun.
Okay, let's try Bones to start off with. And one thing I would recommend here is, like, once you click something, just so people aren't like wondering what the heck's going on, is maybe say have a loading or please wait or something.
I play
screen.
on a SSD, so like normally it's pretty quick for me, so I didn't think that one would be necessary, but I guess for others it could be slower.
Okay, this map actually looks a little bit better than the first one, I think.
Yeah, so this map is all the resources are in the middle where the zombies spawn. If you look towards it's kind of a little bit of a delay, but you can see the trees in the valley over there.
Okay.
And there's 2 buggies over there as well, so if you're playing on multiplayer. These maps aren't in the multiplayer currently because I'm still working on that. I had to push these maps out pretty quick last night to meet my 3 map minimum. So the multiplayer has this map. Actually, it does. Yeah, the death mode, but in the multiplayer it's you spawn in the valley itself and not outside of it.
Okay, so what are your plans with these trees and the rocks? Are you planning on putting an axe animation or a pickaxe animation and tools?
Yeah,
or?
I'm gonna add an inventory system. I'm working on the UI right now in the patch, but I didn't want to put it into the one last night.
Now zombies are coming, right?
Yeah, they will follow you. But if you in your video you posted earlier, you were building really high, and if they can't see you, they won't come towards you. That's something I need to fix as well. Okay.
You want to make sure that when you do that, though, that they don't like glitch up walls and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that would be even worse than having them not see you, I think. So my advice would be really careful when you do that. So let me ask you this real quick. Just a question on the top of my mind. I see the buggies. Okay. Question on the top of my mind is: have you made any games prior to this one, or is this your first attempt at making like a real game?
Well, I don't know how. I mean, it's really stupid, but I rap like Kermit the Frog. So like a long time ago, I made a game like Kermit the Frog in a forest.
Okay.
Kind of a joke horror game, but I'm not gonna release that. So, nah. I mean, this is probably the most serious I've made. I've tried Pong, and that wasn't too fun to make, so I wanted to dive in more. Okay, so you tried Pong, but that wasn't too fun to make. I gotcha. As if you look at my game's kind of it's not my first game, but it's a kind of an asteroids clone, my own take on asteroids clone. Obviously a lot more complex than asteroids. So I made a game like yours in Scratch in my programming class. So
okay,
Scratch was not really too programming based though.
Not familiar with that.
No, it's a drag and drop kind of program.
Oh, I gotcha. Kind of like Construct or something.
Yeah, I haven't used Construct, but I assume.
Okay.
It sounds similar.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I say, I haven't made a whole lot of games either. The first system I used was Dark Basic, really old software. I don't know if you've heard of that one. Oh, we got some different zombie creatures here, I guess.
Yeah, those are the hounds. They take 25 shots to kill, and they stay. They're pretty linear in their damage model, so like every wave doesn't affect them. They're pretty hard to kill on their own.
Okay.
And eventually they're going to be able to run through your buildings that you build, so turns are going to be a little bit more necessary.
Okay.
And the running backwards I can see in your stream is a little glitchy. That's also something I need to fix.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't be able to run backwards as fast, you mean?
Well, no, not really. It's just like whenever you're walking backwards, because of the animation, like the gun is connected to the skeleton, so
Oh, I got you.
You're walking backwards, your gun is not going to shoot straight.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Couple of things I think that, just a couple of ideas real quick before I ask you more questions. A couple ideas coming at me real quick. Is these things are, I think your game could be fun to play right now, especially the price tag. I'll be honest with you, most games, if I played a game like this, I would tear it to shreds in a video review.
Oh yeah, I mean I would too. Honestly, people pitched in org to get it on here. So.
I read something about that in your forums, that people liked your game or liked your whatever and kind of helped you pay the $100 fee to get it on Steam or something.
They all pitched in for it, so I
cool.
just said, went with it.
Well, maybe it was a good deal. So I think you can learn a lot from this game. I haven't dinked around with Unreal, so what you're doing here, first of all, is probably way better than I could do myself with Unreal for sure. But a couple of things I think you can do right off the bat. This would be my recommendation while you continue to work on making the maps look better and making you have pickaxes and everything like that to get the resources and a lot of these other things you're looking about. I don't even care if it's glitchy. Give us some fun right now. And I would take an idea that I used in my own rock and roll game. I put it in, I think, in December. It was an idea that came to me. Dynamite, man. Give us some goddamn dynamite so we can blow the fuck out of these bastards. That would be something fun.
A grenade launcher. If you killed the zombies, they were ragdoll.
Right.
And I set the timer on those like 0.5 seconds or something like that because there was a bug and I didn't have time to fix it before work.
Yeah, give us something just so we can, throw in a fucking grenade or something like that at them. I want to see these motherfuckers flying all over. That would be fun. I highly advise you do that. Let me see the comments in my chat. Cortez says I have construct. Nobody's really saying a whole lot. I think they're just watching right now. But yeah, I think even with the glitchy bugginess and all that, I think if you gave us some grenades or dynamite or something to blow the fuck out of these bastards and see them flying through the sky, I think that would be kind of cool. Now, I don't know how realistic you're wanting to make this game. Obviously, I'm going to get killed here, but we'll go ahead and jump back in.
It was meant to be more of an arcade-esque type game. So originally, there wasn't going to be any building or mining. It was just going to be placing of turrets, but that sounded pretty lame. So I decided to add in the building, and I'm working on the save system right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but your buildings will save, but your turret placement, health, wave, stuff like that won't save. But
okay.
That's a work in progress.
Do I have an inventory or anything?
Currently, no.
No, okay.
But,
you just see how much wood and stone you have over there to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I go into... I haven't killed anything right now, so where do I see how much money I have when I start killing these guys?
Do you see kills underneath your mini-map up there?
Yeah, kill 0. Okay, that's how much money you have?
Yeah, so if you kill a regular zombie, it's 100. If you kill a hound, it's 250.
Okay.
And the prices are, because I wanted it to be an arcade, were pretty low for the things. So like that way, whenever you decided to get off and get back on, you wouldn't take that long to get back to where you were.
Okay. I tried playing with the buggy a little bit when I made the video. I had a little bit of problem with the control as it seems to be sliding around quite a bit. Like it's almost like it's on ice.
Yeah, I put the gravity scale on it really low so that you can ramp. I was gonna make like a ramping map, but change that. Yeah, I gotta change that back.
I guess it just takes a little bit in getting familiar with, because I didn't play with them very much. Yeah, I was on the other map. I wasn't on this more flat map here. Yeah, I'm getting used to it a little bit.
I was messing with the dampening of the reverse, and I guess I didn't fix that either in the patch, but I normally find that running into a blunt object will stop it pretty efficiently.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, honestly, my advice would be to make it a fun game to play, especially for like multiplayer. Fuck. Yeah, like that. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, that's going to draw people in. Seeing bullshit like that. Don't fix that. Leave that like that. It would be nice. Like the popularity of like Goat Simulator, right?
Yeah, just a goof.
Okay, so why not have like maybe even make a bigger dune buggy, or make it a spot so somebody can get in a gunner position and sit here and fire a gun? Or if somebody jumps in the back and they fire the gun while they're riding right now?
Yeah, 2 people can actually ride in the buggy, and the second person can shoot while you drive.
So they stand right here, basically?
I can hop on multiplayer if you want.
Okay.
We can try that out.
Let's do it. Alright. Quit the menu. Alright.
It'll take me just a second.
Oh, Cortez has a good idea from my chat. Cortez Balder says, hey, give us a chainsaw to saw him up. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I want to eventually add in a lot of weapons.
Weapons and stuff. flamethrowers, dynamite, or grenades, something like that. Crafting, how you doing? Welcome to stream, man. Talking to the developer of this game that launched today, his first game on Steam. A game that, honestly, guys, I would normally tear to shreds. You guys have seen me tear games like this to shreds many, many times. But something about this game made me hold back, and it's like, you know what? Something about this game I like. But I don't know what it was. So now we're going to find out maybe why it was that I like this game, why I didn't give it a negative review on Steam, and why I decided rather than tearing it to shreds, I just made kind of a 5-minute, kind of a comical music video on it.
If you click the join game button and click refresh, you should see milkweed. And the ping is currently messed up. It's not accurate. Okay.
So that's not, the ping is not accurate. Okay.
I didn't have too many people to help test the game, so this is solely a one-man thing.
Okay. So this is stuff you built.
Well, mainly I can't take credit for everything because I work alone, so I have to use the asset store sometimes. But
well, right. But I'm talking about the house and stuff like that you built in your own game.
Yeah, I built that house. Yeah.
Still loading in here. It's taking a while. It looks like.
Very rough, so wouldn't expect it to be that great yet.
Okay, hang on.
Once you load in and all your hood pops up, you should be good.
Can't move right now.
Yeah, multiplayer was
you said it's a little bit buggy right now.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I wanted to get the multiplayer down. Are you unable to move?
Yeah, I can't move.
Alright, hold on.
What if you ram me? Can I move then?
I guess we can find out. I think, hold on. The buggy's a little bit of a goof.
But this isn't made in Unreal Engine 4, correct? Oh, wow. Is the volume too high in the,
my friend was able to connect and move. You might try reconnecting.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I think it crashed. I can't even escape. Okay, be right back. Actually, there we go. Okay.
I'm gonna restart.
Join game. I just wait here.
Yeah. So I in every case that they've put something on the forum, I've addressed it in a pinned thread. That way, they wouldn't run out of control like they did today when I unlocked them. I have. I haven't
really looked at them that much.
Yeah, they people were accusing me of some things and that weren't true, so I responded. And,
asset flipping and stuff like that. Might it? Okay. Okay. Still can't move yet. Let's see.
Is your HUD loaded in?
Nope. There we go.
You turn in there.
There we go.
All right. Try to get in a buggy.
Okay.
All right, and then don't click W or anything yet because it might be a little bit of a goof. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're a little bit of a.
They're throwing that buggy around. See, stuff like this is going to add to the appeal of your game, honestly, I think. I mean, unless you just really want to totally fix everything and make it totally realistic. Wow. I mean, I honestly think that kind of shit right there that I just saw the thing flying is only going to add to the appeal of your game.
Yeah, so if you hop in the buggy that isn't flipped, you should be able to drive around. And then if you go pick up the guy over there, yeah, hold on, I'm going to tell him to get in you.
Okay. The guy, that's a zombie up there. Whoa! This is actually kind of fun. This is actually kind of fun driving this around. There we go. Problem sometimes is I get the mouse turned around and I think the back of the vehicle is the front.
Oh no.
Alright.
He got in my buggy. We're all glitched.
What? Okay, let me go around and see what's going on. Now the zombies can't get to you in the buggy, I know, because I already tried that earlier.
Yeah, we're all stuck in this buggy.
Oh, we're all in this buggy that I'm on?
No, the one that's flipped over.
Oh, let me get out. Let me get out. I'm stuck too. Yeah, I'm hitting E, and I can't get out. Let me see.
Is your wheels connected to the ground?
I don't know. E, I can't do anything. E's not working. Can't move.
Try going really fast and then dipping out.
I can't do anything. Let's see. WS.
In single player, it works a little bit more smooth, but like I said, because in Unreal you have to replicate everything, and if I miss just one thing, it'll screw up everything.
Sure.
Yeah, the multiplayers needs work, but the single player I find can be fun.
Okay, so it kicked me out. Let's go ahead and so I have to exit the game again. You think to join again?
Yeah, I'm gonna restart because I've put my bug again.
I'll catch up on the chat anyway. Yes, I did fix the fence, Madden, and no pencil book. What else we got going on here in the chat?
Go ahead and rejoin. I'll have my buggy waiting for you right in front of you, so you don't have to get confused. And then I'll show you can shoot off the back of it.
Now we are seeing black screens, guys, while I relaunch the game, so I'm still here.
Other questions besides the ones you asked me earlier? I might have put you off.
Oh no, I haven't asked you any questions. I'll have more questions for you, and if you don't mind anybody that wants to ask a question in my chat, feel free to go ahead and put it in the chat, and I'll direct those questions at the developer. This is this guy's first game on Steam, guys. And a lot of you guys know, being subscribers to me, that I launched my first game, Rock and Roll, last July. And I remember being really nervous about that game when I launched it. So I've been in his shoes, and just let me know when you're ready, and I'll try joining again.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. So here's a question for you: how, if you had to give me a honest but pretty accurate account of time, how much time have you spent on We Are Hundreds? Yeah, They Are Hundreds. Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, honestly, it's been on and off because I have a lot of responsibilities outside of the game. So, I mean, maybe 80 hours, 90 hours, 100 hours.
Okay, fair enough.
Anything in between there?
And pretty much the assets are all purchased assets? Are they free assets you got? I'm sure that's a question in people's minds.
Well, all of the mechanics I mainly did myself. This building mechanic here, the fancier radial menu. I had one before it, but I didn't like, if you press like 1 to place a turret, I made the mechanic for that. But I wanted a radial menu, and the deadline for the game was coming up pretty soon, and I had to get that through. So I went ahead and purchased that, but I'm working on the radial menu for that as well. But
okay, I've seen the building for the house building and the walls and the pillars and the foundations and all that. I've seen that exact same thing, I think, in the Unity survival kit or something like that on Unity. I think
you don't use Unity,
right? But I think it might be the same kind of scripting and everything like that, because it looks really similar. There we go. Okay, I'm moving. Okay.
Right, if you hop in the buggy by the foundations, it's the one that's not moving.
Okay.
Moving now. Hold up. Oh god. I clicked the back button and now I'm gone.
Stop bringing shit.
It's running kind of choppy here for me, this game.
Yeah, this is the harder to run map. Yeah, it's on the linear part of it.
Okay.
Alright, I'll meet you back at the spawn. I have a lot of
spawns. Oh, I see you. I think. I'm headed that way.
Not again. Oh boy. Alright, can you get in the buggy that's all the way over there and run into me?
There you go. Like that one? Oh no, that's not the right one. Let's see. Where are you?
I'm in the buggy by the house.
Oh, by the house. Okay.
Yeah, but if you get in the buggy that's no one's in and run into me, you might flip me back over.
Cortez from my chat says, I think I agree with him. He says he has a couple other people that agree. Oh, here you go. I see it. Okay. First of all, one question coming into me right now is, why are zombies not attacking me?
Well, because the game was mainly put around the single player. I just recently added in the multiplayer.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they're all targeting me right now. But hold on. If you don't move, I'm going to hop in.
Okay.
Alright, I'm in your buggy now. So.
Okay. Wow. We're spinning around or what? I can't tell what we're doing. I can't shoot, I know that. Okay, let me get out. Okay. What the heck? What the hell is going on here? Oh my god, this is great, man. I don't know. Maybe this is what I was appealed to when I didn't trash your game, man. I mean, in all honesty, and I'm sure you're a fine guy and stuff like that. And this is your first game. I mean, I wouldn't be thinking your game's a failure or anything like that. I think this is great in a way.
Oh no, I have fun with it.
All right.
Yeah, the buggy's kind of just off in its own thing, but the single player is definitely where it's at right now. The multiplayer definitely needs the work.
Yeah, but what I was going to say, yeah, Cortez suggested that you should focus on the single player first, and then work about the multiplayer. Get the single player the way you want it, and then try to do the same thing with the multiplayer, or maybe even just create a whole new multiplayer experience that's completely different. You know, whatever. But it's running a little bit better now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the back of your buggy. I don't know if you can turn around and see me.
Oh, I thought you were driving. Nope.
You're driving right now.
Am I? Okay.
No.
So if, we're kind of flipping out here, and there's a lot of them behind us.
Oh, yep, I am driving. Okay.
Yeah, but I can shoot off the back and kill them, and then it's pretty fun. So you can do drive-bys on them. If that's what you want to call it.
You just keep spinning out. Is all.
Yeah, I have it in an all-wheel drive, so all the wheels are kind of just putting out the same, and it's since it doesn't weigh very much, it just kind of goofs about.
Would making the dune bugger weigh a lot more? Would it help not only with maybe the driving, but also smashing into zombies and sending them flying? Maybe.
What's up?
If you made the dune buggy way more, would it maybe help not only with driving better, but also like being able to smash into zombies and send the zombies flying?
Oh yeah, it would make it a lot better if I put it on, like, if we hit a zombie and it weighed the normal amount, it wouldn't float.
Yeah, you might try that. Try messing around with that.
But if I put it to there, I had a lot of fun when I was ramping off of stuff.
Gotcha.
Everywhere.
Okay.
So I wanted to keep that around.
Nope. Okay, disconnect.
No, I died.
Oh, you died. And then somebody dies, it disconnects you.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, the single player.
Let's go ahead and try. I'm going to go ahead and try the single player fog. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and take some questions from chat. Let's see. Is that my wife talking in the background, Madden? Probably. Yeah, my wife was talking a little bit ago. So, this is the fog map. I don't see any fog. What's up with that?
The fog is off in the distance.
Okay.
I didn't have it up in your face because when I did that, it was very hard to see.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, because I think people might think, oh, fog, you know, they actually think it's going to be a foggy map.
Yeah, but you can't if you're driving really quick, and the fog probably won't be able to keep up with you, so I ran into a lot of things when I was testing it out.
Okay.
But the cool thing about the multiplayer right now is all my buildings will transfer to your single player. So like if anyone that connects and joins you builds, it will transfer onto yours. And if you press 1, you can place a light.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. What about a light, man? 1. Let's see.
It's really jank right now. I didn't, because the map for me, whenever I first made it, was pretty bright, so you didn't really need a light.
Oh, okay.
So I added that in yesterday before I put it out.
So I've placed my light, and that is it. Okay.
You can place unlimited of them. It's not connected to your turn count. So if you place it lower to the ground, it has a directional light pointing up. So
okay.
I'm not going to do too good. But originally, it was just going to be like a tower defense-based game. So the turns were, I was going to add in multiple turns, multiple types of turns, like a cannon and things. But I wanted to add in a little bit more before I did that.
Yeah, I mean, I think this game is workable. Obviously, it needs a lot of work. So here's a question for you. As you continue to get a lot of critical reviews, I'm guaranteeing you're going to get a bunch of negative reviews probably come in. What is going to keep you from saying, fuck this, I'm out, I'm done with it, I'm never making another game again, fuck all you guys?
Well, I mean, I could tell you my life story, but I got some pretty thick skin, so
Okay.
I don't really get too offended because I understand that the game's not fully done, so I can understand why people would get upset.
How come some zombies seem to take... Okay, couple things I'm seeing is the bullets look a little bit weird, like they go left and right, and some zombies seem to be invulnerable, and some die really quickly.
They don't have... You have to hit them in the chest or in the head. That's
okay.
They take less damage if you hit them in the feet.
Okay.
So, whenever you reach a higher wave, so 500, 1,000, 2,500, 10,000, I think, they'll get increasingly harder and faster.
Like this guy here, where do I put the cursor to hit him? Because I can't seem to hit him.
Backwards, right?
Yeah, I'm running backwards. Is that why?
Yeah, so you see the bullet house kind of...
Oh, okay.
Left and right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If you stop, okay. Because a lot of people are going to want to... You might want to put that... I would put that as a sticky, actually, a sticky question. And I just got kicked. Maybe a sticky question in your threads, because I think a lot of people, as fast as they all move, a lot of people are going to be running backwards trying to shoot, and that doesn't work very well.
Turrets are the main focus for your defense, and I'm actually going to plan on taking the AK out and adding in a ton of cannons.
Okay.
But I'm going to add in maybe a bow and arrow. I think that would be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, I already asked him, Multi, if he had made any other games. He said he made. He said he started a Pong game. Is that right? And then you didn't like that, and then you You did another game as well, right? But you didn't.
Yeah, I've made a Pong, a Kermit in the Kermit Forest.
Okay.
It was a pretty fun game, but I don't like it or anything.
Unreal seems like a pretty daunting engine to start with, though, in your first.
No, I hated Unity.
Really?
It was so confusing.
So you think Unreal is easier than?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Wow, it does work a lot better to stop. I see that here. I think even in my video that I made, I think I was running backwards while I was shooting at him.
Yeah, if you place a turret, I don't know where you're at on your stream because there's a delay, but if you place a turret, the turrets will melt through all.
Okay.
It's fun. There's a corner in the map where the house is on here, and it has a lot of resources. But once those turrets start going in, the wave is going to get to 5.
Okay.
Pretty hard.
You don't have a volume control in for the volume, in-game volume or anything yet, do you?
No, like I said, I have to put all the variables into game instance, and that's almost done. I have the gunshots and the turns in. The only thing I really have to add is the buggy sound.
Okay. So it looks like you... Did you make, like, you have infinite health since I've last played it or something? Oh, there I died. I guess I died. Okay.
No, the zombies, because if... So, like, when you were stuck in that horde, a select few of those zombies were hitting you, and each zombie has to wait 5 seconds to do damage. That way, if you keep running into them, you're not going to die instantly. Gotcha.
That makes sense. Cortez says best thing to do with the game is to bite down on it and never let go, else you will lose momentum. This game here, I got a question for you. Did you get the idea? I think I know where this guy's referring to. I think this.
Are you talking about multi?
Yeah. Yep.
Where he mentioned the Deadlinger.
Deadlinger, yeah, and I think another question that I saw somewhere in your forums as well. They Are Hundreds is the name of your game. Obviously, a very successful game on Steam a few months back was They Are Billions, I believe that's the name, a zombie game.
Yeah, I started working on the game in October of 2017. And,
okay.
So I had the name already there for that, and then I was actually unaware because I don't play games like They Are Billions. I still don't own it.
Yeah, I don't own it either. I know it was really successful, but you didn't get your name, or you didn't try to steal off the success of that game with They Are Hundreds over They Are Billions.
No, that's just what my name was ever since the beginning. I've had I think I have pictures from when I first started developing the game.
I'm just sure that's going to be, it's good to get your
Yeah.
response to that because I'm
Yeah.
sure that's going to be a common question that people are thinking
I've actually made a response to it
in the forums. Yeah, I think I saw that. I think that's kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm not trying to copy anything from their title or anything like that.
Right.
Just their own there.
Okay. What are your plans with this game right now?
I gotta fix the bugs for the zombies, and eventually I'm gonna add in the new turret types. And then the multiplayer is gonna be the main focus because I find that people were hosting earlier. And,
Okay.
I find that might be a disappointment for them whenever they play and it's a little buggy. So I gotta work on that. But from all the feedback today from the reviews, I've made a note of all of the things that people have mentioned. So I haven't got too much feedback on the game yet, so I'm still waiting to get those.
So here's an idea for you, my dynamite idea. Have you ever seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite? Filmed here in Idaho where I live? About the geeky kid at school.
I have not, I don't think.
Funny movie. I think it was made on a really low budget. I think it was made with like $50,000 or something like that, and then turned around and made, I don't know, $500 million its first year, something crazy like that. And they never expected it to even be at more than one theater. Definite recommend. It's a pretty funny movie. Kind of about a geek in high school that has a hard time with chicks and life and everything like that, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, so that movie is called Napoleon Dynamite, and for my game, I introduced Zach's Napoleon Dynamite, obviously being Zach099, for my game. So I'm just letting you know, you're welcome to use Zach's Napoleon Dynamite in your game. Let us blow these motherfuckers sky high, man. I'd be honored, man.
Yeah, the ragdoll was
The ragdoll, seeing throwing a stick of dynamite or whatever, putting dynamite down and seeing these motherfuckers fly through the sky. I think that would be a massive appeal to your game, especially at your price point. Let's see.
When I'm thinking about changing the buggy instead of being stopped when you hit a zombie, that it will just launch them across the map or throw them up in the air or something to that appeal. But I didn't know if that was a little too small.
Oops. I actually put a fucking turret below the ground. Maybe put in a restriction so you can't put, like, turrets below the ground like I just did. Yeah, I think I put one below the earth, like a retard.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The building system where you press that. It's not like it doesn't check. It doesn't pull to see if you're above or below the landscape. So you can place them anywhere, really.
Cortez, maybe make a zombie spawn out of a few caves or a certain part of the passage falling from the sky. I agree with that. I was thinking that earlier when I was playing. I was like, if zombies, like, instead of falling from the sky, if you had them, instead of coming down so fast from the sky, if you had them, like, more spread out across your map and not all at once either, just like one every 20 seconds at a random spot on your map, I wouldn't think this would be too hard to code, but like every 20 seconds, have your timer or whatever, every 20 to 25 seconds, have another zombie, instead of falling, have it actually pop up slowly out of the ground. Man, that could be way better. Huh?
That would be pretty neat, yeah.
And I mean, you wouldn't have to have all the effects of the dirt and all that stuff like that coming up immediately, but I just think just having it slowly pop up out of the ground, even without all the special effects, I think that would be a lot cooler. A way to introduce zombies to the map without making it look so silly and without spending a lot of time. I would think that would be a pretty easy implementation, but I would definitely have them, like, maybe pop up at a random point of the map and then kind of head towards you. Also, what about the range that they can follow you? What about making it so, hey, if they don't see you within such and such a range, they don't head towards your position? Like, you actually have to get within a 100-yard radius or whatever before they...
That wouldn't be too hard to implement, but
Yeah.
I wanted since it's like, I really wanted to focus around the arcade style of game. So,
Sure.
So I added in the building, so if you build really high, they won't see you, but I'm not sure if that would be the still go-to thing.
Multiplayer, once you get multiplayer working right now, or if 10 of us got in the game, could we kill each other with guns?
No, they do not overlap with the...
So no friendly fire, okay. Fair enough.
No, it's not really PvP focused at the moment, no.
And that probably not, I wouldn't worry about that for a long time. I just wanted to ask you what would happen now. Cortez says, or you could have them rising from graveyards. He did say he's going to keep updating and adding new content to the game. Yes, multikiller. Madden, I think she's like a 10 or 11-year-old girl, has a suggestion saying maybe you could make zombies die by light. That's an interesting idea. If you died by light, you'd maybe have some... It could add some strategic element to the game, I guess, if you could build lights or place lights somehow. Like give you the lights in your house and you put them on a pole, and that's an interesting idea.
I'm not sure if killing them, but maybe if I could blind them, so I
blind
add
them
like a spotlight.
Yeah.
So like hit them with the spotlight, they wouldn't be able to move toward you.
Sounds like a little bit more complex coding, but maybe blind them and have them eat each other or something like that if they get blind or something. If they let their zombies like near them.
I was thinking about adding in like an AI that you can buy that will attack the zombies for you. So like they would go around the map and try to deal with them. Like
maybe some kind of a wolf or a dog, a companion dog or wolf or something. Yeah. Cortez says make the dynamite sticky bomb so you can stick them to zombies. That would be fun. It's an interesting idea.
A remote detonator so the zombies walk into the horde.
Yep. Patch it on its back and bye, and then you run away and boom. Also bait, maybe something, maybe for your food at some point. This is down the roads, maybe for your food you could have like bears and wolves and shit like that. You can kill pigs, whatever it is that you have for food, instead of just buying food. You get it from a pig or whatever that you kill, you shoot and kill. And then maybe you could either choose to eat it, or maybe you could take the guts or take the food that you would eat normally and use it as bait for the zombies in some fashion as well. I mean, this is all more complex stuff.
I really want to focus on the bugs at first, but I'm happy to take.
Give us some damn dynamite, man, or grenades or something. Let us blow us up while you're working on the bugs, man. I don't think it would be that hard. I haven't worked with Unreal, but give us something to blow them sky high, man, while you're working on it, because there's a lot of freaking zombies and they all come at you at once.
I could have that into the next patch.
There you go.
But it would be really rough though, so I don't know if I would really want to put that up.
A lot of it's rough right now. Give us some damn dynamite, brother.
If we're trying to improve,
I already saw a lot of zombies flying all around as it is. Let's take a look here. Cortez, make a move slower, but spawn tons in so they slowly overwhelm you with sheer numbers. He said he did say he's kind of going for the arcade feel. I do like where Cortez is going with that idea, though. Slow-moving zombies that are more creepy and but overwhelm you with numbers. Kind of like, I guess, the TV show or whatever. Madden says I'm really laggy. Oh, you're 10, not 11. Okay, sorry about that, Madden. Yeah, death scene and respawn, or at least something that says you're dead to start off with. That shouldn't be too hard, saying, hey, you died.
Like a widget or something like that.
Yeah, something. And then always, just some simple stuff first, and then go in and make it, more and more complex or whatever. Do you have anything to ask me, or anything you want to tell me?
I mean, I think we've covered all of the groundwork.
For the
I don't really have any questions. I was just willing to answer yours.
Willing to answer questions. Does anybody have any more questions in the chat? We're going to give you guys an opportunity to ask this developer any more questions. So people at work played your games, like, let's get this on Steam. I think you might make some money at it, or whatever. What was they kind of saying? Was they actually believing you might make money at it, or was they just doing it just
honestly, I
don't know.
Anticipated 50 cells. Like we were joking last night that I would get 50 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But today alone it's already surpassed 50 cells.
Really? Wow.
It's not doing too bad, but I can see the refunds being there. So
right. I can see that as well. Well, 50 cells is a lot more than I got with Rock and Roll my first day, so good job there. Probably the whole 3D aspect and zombies that probably help you over something, like a 2D game like in Asteroids that has been done. Well, Zombies has been done a million times as well, but
yeah, but people still seem to be interested.
in it.
I like it as well. So
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I think you could make this game a fun little game. It's probably never going to be, Daisy. As far as the most realistic zombie, game you could ever play. Not that Daisy's that great either, but I think this is going to be more of a goat simulator, if you would, of zombie games. And I think you could definitely make it fun. I mean, you could pretty much make it anything you wanted to, as long as you set your mind to it, I think.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to add in a a turret that shoots grenades, I feel like that'd be pretty fun to see. So
I think I agree with Multi here when I say varying these things up a little bit, giving us like 3 or 4 different zombie assets or whatever would be cool. Just give us some females.
yeah, I definitely wanted to start it with at least 2, and I've met that. So.
Yeah, you got the zombie creatures or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any suggestions for the hounds? Should they take less, or do you think they're fine the way they are?
No, I think they're fine as long as you make them so they're only in packs of 1, 2, or 3. But when you have 20 of them coming at you that take that many bullets, that's probably a little bit much. Yeah.
Yeah, the turrets definitely. The turrets will go through multiple zombies in one shot.
Right. Let's go ahead and place some more turrets out here. Actually, I keep forgetting about the turrets.
5 of them, they will definitely kill that horde then.
Okay. Here's what about this too? If I do this, I tried to place a turret up in the air. I don't know if I got killed or what, but
They have the depression on the guns because it's a laser. The laser has to be able to hit them. So like when the laser overlaps with the zombie, it will engage them.
okay. So the buggies are pretty cool. What the fuck is that up there? I didn't see that earlier.
Where is it?
I didn't build that. Is this coming from? Is this from your game? Because I connected to your multiplayer, so now I'm seeing your stuff on my single player.
Yeah, that's probably what it would be because
Okay.
In testing I built a little fun house. So,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I would
so
just
probably build up there to get to it, but
sweet. I'll have to do that, and have to go get some stone and wood to do that. I know. Yeah, look forward to seeing where this game goes. Like I said, don't let the naysayers, or even if you get 100 negative reviews and you only have 5 positive ones, don't let that keep you from continuing and making your game, man.
I definitely do it out of my own spite. So I don't know. I don't really look for others to approve, but if they do, that's amazing. If not, it's what can I do?
Greether Games add an option to build a base before enemies start spawning. Have time to build up before the zombies attack. That would be kind of cool.
I was actually thinking of that, but I ran into the problem of base destruction's not in yet. So if I did do that, I feel like it wouldn't be as much of a challenge.
It wouldn't be as much fun because, yeah, the threat being there. I know you want to go for the arcade look, but I think really what I do is have random hotspots on your map or whatever. Maybe make hotspots that are randomly, little center spots on your map that are randomly created every game or whatever, and have, just a few zombies at a time. I would work on making them pop up out of the ground. Work on that, bud. I think it would look a lot cooler, but have maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 at a time in a certain little area, pop up at a time, and then maybe make it every 20 or 30 seconds they pop up randomly at a new hotspot. I don't think that would be too tough to code to get all that done, and I think that would probably keep players from getting too frustrated with 100 zombies attacking them at once. Obviously, if they're not killed, they'll probably end up being all in the same gang anyway, and it'll be kind of what you got now, but at least it'll take it a little bit more time before you have 100 at you at once.
Yeah, so with the map you're playing on now, the valley where the buggies are facing,
Mhm.
I was anticipating players would place a ton of turrets there, and then they would mow down all the zombies spawning in front of them, but from your video earlier, it didn't seem that was an interest, so I might have to change that as well.
Right. I mean, I think it's just going to take some time to get it all balanced out and get it all figured out, you know what I mean? But the turrets seem pretty cool. They don't ever run out of ammo or anything like that, right?
No, but if the zombies overwhelm them, they'll die.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And then if one breaks, can I place another one to replace it, or?
Yeah. So if you press a B, I know the buy menu's a little glitchy right now.
Mhm.
But if you click it, if you just keep clicking it, eventually it'll work. But tonight I'm going to be working on a patch, so
Okay.
I plan to fix that or address that in the next patch.
So it looks like also on the heels here, it looks like the turrets may have you having a little bit. No, they're getting them, I guess. Okay. So the lasers do go up and down a little bit with the slopes if need be, right? A little bit.
Yeah, they will. It's just like the lasers are like stagnant. They stay like from the ground and up. So like they're directly in the middle of where they're looking. I don't know how best to describe that. So like the zombies have to run into the laser to get shot.
Okay, so I'm hungry right now. I'm losing health because I'm hungry, right?
Yeah, so press a B and then in health and armor.
Left click or right click?
Left click, and then if it doesn't work once you do it the first time, spam it. Hold B down and spam it.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so spamming it worked there. I could never get that to work. I knew I had money at some point, and I was trying to get that to work, and I couldn't work it. So you got to spam it sometimes. Health refill as well. I can do that. Okay, there we go.
You can buy more turns as well. And if you're ever getting overwhelmed in the waves, if you buy a ton of turns, it'll lower your kill count, which will lower the wave count.
Okay.
At the same time.
Fair enough. And you can upgrade the turrets, or just the that's just for the foundation for the house, right?
Yeah, that's just for the house currently. The turns, it wouldn't be too hard for me to add in a grenade launcher. I just have to change the projectile.
What about, are you ever going to make turrets have some kind of cost associated with them? I think I would, either monetary cost or resources cost or something.
Yeah, the turns cost money. So like if you click the kill count,
Mm-hmm.
you have to save up to buy the turns. I think they cost 110 right
Okay. I'm talking about before you get 5 right off the bat, though, or something.
Well, yeah, I started that off as a baseline because if you place 5, that's not going to be enough to keep you alive whenever the waves go up.
So here's a question for you. One thing I noticed, it seemed like earlier when I was playing, as I was shooting the zombies, more zombies were falling from the sky. Does the game replace whatever zombies you kill like almost immediately with whatever you killed?
Yeah, it will, and then it caps out at 290. So the maximum amount of zombies on the map will be 290. So at wave 5, their health will be 5 shots to kill, and then there will be 290 zombies. And
Okay.
People also increase.
I think you've got enough here to have a fun game, especially with a little bit more work. I think if you can make those zombies pop up out of the ground and have them pop up at different locations of the map, I think that would be a big start. What else did we talk about? Give us some fucking dynamite or something to blow these fuckers away. That'd be cool. I mean, the turrets are actually really cool, actually, now that I'm playing with them. What else do we have here in the chat? What'd you say, Christian? My son's here. What'd you say?
Oh, how many turrets do you have? Because
5.
Because it says you have an extra turret right there.
Oh, yeah, I bought one. You can buy them after you place them.
That's cool.
With your money that you earn from killing them, and you do get money from your turrets killing zombies, just the same as if I kill them with a gun.
Yeah.
What about the people who say this? And I know this is something my son said when he saw my video. He's like, "Really, 21,000 bullets, Dad? This is ridiculous." What about people who say that? How do you respond to that?
The bullets are going into the game instance, so the variable will go into there. So eventually you'll be able to buy ammo. But I just gave enough to keep you going until I could add the buy menu for that as well.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, once you get a buy menu in there for like 100 bullets or something like that, have it cost 50, whatever you think the right balance is. But yeah, I'd only give you maybe 300 bullets or something to start with, or 500 or something like that. Something a little more, less laughable, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous right now, but I would rather it be that than you run out.
Than people dying all the time and frustrated.
Yeah, so.
You don't want anybody refunding the game because they die and don't have enough bullets. I get you.
Well, I mean, I don't mind if people refund it. I understand if people don't like it, you don't understand. So there's no hard feelings there. But I wanted to make it so like they could have fun, so they don't run out of ammo.
This is why I think I haven't refunded the game. I think the value's here at $3-4. I mean, if you were trying to ask, I probably would have ripped you to shreds if you were trying to ask $14.99 for this or something like that.
I would never do that.
If you had done that, I would have ripped your video to shreds and called you every name in the book probably in my video. But the price tag is not ridiculous, and it feels to me like, this is a question I had for you. It feels to me when I played it, it felt to me like you didn't just rip an asset. You didn't just completely rip off somebody's code or somebody's game and maybe make a new map and throw everything in that somebody else did work. It felt like you did the work yourself, even though you bought assets for the turrets and the zombies and all that.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely assets bought, like our assets. I'm not capable of making those myself.
Right.
And I don't have a team, so I enjoy programming and figuring problems out. So.
Okay.
That's my main thing there, and I like the genre of the game I've made, so I don't think I'm ever gonna quit making it until I'm 100% satisfied. But obviously, as you can see, it's not close to 100. So.
Well, yeah, don't give up. The reason I say that is because if you want a little bit of inspiration, I don't know how much you like 2D retro games or anything like that, but look at my game Rock and Roll. I can give you a key for my game if you want. Take a look at my Rock and Roll game, give it a play, look at it where it is now, and then somewhere in the forums I have where you can go in and play the game as it launched on launch day. So anybody that wants to kind of see how my game launched, kind of like your game launched today, it'll be interesting. I would highly recommend that, like 6 months down the line after you change a lot of things in this game, make this build right here available for people to download so they can see the difference. But if you go with my own Rock and Roll game and you play it as it is today versus where it was when it launched last July, there is a huge difference in the game. So yeah, I mean,
would you? I mean, I can give you keys to give away if you want to give it to someone. But yeah, I think I gave you 5 in Discord.
Okay, I'll check that out.
If you ever want something to give away, just let me know.
Zombie sound effects, please. Yeah, I mean, hell, I can make sounds for you. If you can't make sounds, all you got to do, dude, is take your mic and go. Argh! That's all you need to do. Don't buy them. Seriously, don't buy them. Almost all the sounds in my Rock and Roll game, I made myself. Even little dinks, chinks, and stuff like that, I made myself. I made the basic sound in my mic, and then I edited that sound in Audacity, which is free. So I would highly recommend that. Just make a growl sound into your mic or a few growl sounds. Give these guys some growl sounds. I like that idea. So who said that?
Yeah, I added sounds before, and I had a problem with the radial, like so how far you can hear them away.
Oh, okay.
How far away you can hear them. And
gotcha.
There's so many of them, it just kind of
roared.
Your earbuds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
yeah, you might have to.
Solution to that.
What you're probably going to have to do, I don't know about the radio, but for the volume, you're just going to have to lower the volume to it. Probably lower the volume really, really small, because you have so many zombies. Also, thinning the zombies out, like I said, having the random spawn points where only 4 or 5 at a time pop up will also probably help with that. But I think it would be kind of cool if it was really loud. So if you did have 100 zombies coming at you at once, you should hear kind of a roar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe not a roar that deafens you, but you should hear, it should be louder. But probably what you need to do is just put that on a very, very, very small volume for your for your basic one zombie sound. Even with my own game of Rock and Roll, when I made the thrust sound, when you thrust through space and give it gas, basically, it was coming through super, super loud, and I had the volume really low. But because the sound keeps repeating over and over again, it made the volume of that, magnified times 100. So I just had to set my thrust volume so small, and you're probably going to have to do something similar like that, would be my guess.
I just didn't want it to be like an annoyance or something like that.
Right, I get you. What about adding special zombies? Yeah, I mean, zombies that shoot at you or, anything like that would definitely be cool.
The hounds are the second type, so the ones you're seeing now, the main ones are the beginning ones, and I added the hounds in not too long ago. So.
And that one just jumped at me. This is going to be kind of cool. What we can do, guys, is we can kind of lead these bastards up to my turrets, which are still up here.
You have 5 more.
Oh yeah, I died. Never mind. I died. Never mind. Yeah.
Did you?
I guess so. I don't know. I died again there.
I'm thinking about removing the hunger system because in its current state, people seem to be getting confused about it right now. So I don't know how you think about that.
No, I don't think you need to do that. I would eventually change it so you actually have to kill pigs or some other kind of AI on the map to get food, though.
Definitely gonna have
or open up chests. Maybe if you don't want to do animals right now moving around, maybe have there be randomly placed chests that have food in them or something. Granola bars, whatever.
If you go on the fog map, there's a placeholder food.
What, Christian?
So, something I might have realized, when you press 3 and don't place the turret, I think it still shoots, like if you don't place it.
Yeah, it does shoot, but you...
I mean, like if you don't place it yet, though.
Oh yeah, he's saying it shoots before you even place it. Is what my son's saying.
I'm aware that's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
Someone pointed that out today as well.
Okay.
I'm not sure that that's something I need to focus on.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that right now.
Much I need to, because
Yeah.
I'm still able to place it, so I feel
Right.
like it'd still be harder for them to run around with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about stuff like that right now. What I'd worry about, I don't know how I'm dying right there. Stuff like what you just saw here where I'm crashing. Oh yeah, fatal error. Unreal 4 engine is that first. It's called First Person Zombie Game, I guess is the actual name of your
Yeah,
code.
that was the template of the game name I was using.
Okay.
And I changed it later.
It says fatal error. Doesn't say anything more.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what would cause that.
It seemed to happen as I was trying to place a turret, if that helps.
Does it have a memory leak or anything that you can see?
Um,
Or did you notice any?
no, I've noticed memory leaks. I've noticed memory leaks with a couple other games. This game doesn't seem to be having any kind of memory leak. Let's see. I think we're going to wrap this up, though. I don't want to wait. It's probably like midnight your time, ain't it? Or later. Let's go ahead and do a last few questions here. When is make it where the zombies can growl? We already talked about that. Eric, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Will you add small buildings, though? I think he kind of means like a shack or something. So you don't just have a plain map. Oh, no, maybe he's talking about like small buildings like randomly placed on the map when you spawn in. Don't know what he means there. You add small buildings, though, out of the map so you don't just have a plain map. What about adding helpers? He did mention that he's planning on adding maybe a wolf or dog or some kind of helper, some kind of AI to help you out. Besides the turrets, some kind of thing that moves around, I guess. I agree, prefab buildings or at least fences. Or crashed cars. Yeah, throwing some crashed cars around and stuff like that would be kind of cool. I'm sure you can get plenty of really cheap or free assets for Unreal like that. All right, Madden, thanks so much and have a good night. Sleep well, hon. Madden says it should be a wolf that helps you. I like the idea of a wolf.
You know what? You know what?
What's up, Christian?
You know what you should do? You should make like this rare chance of like a skeleton spawning in, and then you have to kill a skeleton and get bones from a skeleton to give to the dog to like tame it.
That's a good idea. I like that idea. I mean, it is my son. I'm a little bit biased, but I like that idea. Did you hear what he said? Hello, bud. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Did you hear my son, what he said?
I was watching the live stream. It was a little bit behind, so some of the questions you asked I didn't hear.
Okay, give me a second here.
What were you saying? Because I think your audio glitched out, or mine did, one of the two.
Yeah, it might have been mine, or I might have been holding my button in. No problem. Corbin, how you doing? My phone is dying, but I wanted to swing by. Welcome, Corbin. Good to see you, man. Love you, dude. Have a good night. My son was making a suggestion. I kind of like this idea, even though he's just my son. You might think about this. You might write this down, man. My son suggested, like, going out and getting a skeleton asset, right? Like a big skeleton or whatever, maybe a little bit taller than the zombies, whatever. A skeleton. Maybe he has quite a bit of health. But once you kill the skeleton, and just one, right, Christian? Just a rare skeleton anyway. A rare skeleton spawn. Maybe make him be tough. Maybe even he has a gun and he shoots at you. Whatever, make him tough. But you have to kill this skeleton. You have to find him and kill him and get like a bone off the skeleton or something off the skeleton to be able to tame your wolf. So when you have an AI wolf that'll help you out, he's not going to be your friend until you tame him with this whatever you get off the skeleton. That sounds like a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of features I want to add to the game.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a lot of features as well that he wants to add to the game that he's already thinking about. But like he said, guys, bugs is kind of coming first.
Is my mic still working?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, cool.
Do you hear me? I think that's pretty much it, man. We've been talking for over an hour now, so yeah, good stuff, man. And I look forward to seeing where this game comes in like the next month and 6 months and see where it comes and talk to you about how you're not only getting 50 cells a day, how you've got 1,000 in the last month or whatever. So hopefully all the success in the world comes to you. But let me ask you another question real quick. You're dedicated to this game, you want to make this game, you want to complete this game. How many more ideas for games are already in your head that you're like, damn, I need to start this game?
None, actually.
None?
I actually am, I like to finish things when I start them, so...
Okay. Fair enough. So no ideas in the back of your mind at all?
I mean, the Kermit in the Forest game sounded like a fun idea, but it's not something I would sell or do. I mean, I really need to focus on fixing this game before I think about starting another one.
Right. Here's a question I don't even know why I didn't ask you this here, though. What's your favorite game of all time, and why?
Well, recently I've been playing War Thunder. I don't know why it's been so fun, but
okay.
Arma 2 was originally my favorite. I started off playing like life, like a simulation. I don't know, it sounds really stupid, but that was a
No.
fun thing for me.
Okay.
And then before that, middle school, Minecraft.
The old school Minecraft. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I don't really play that too much anymore, or at all.
Are you looking forward to the new Pixar or whatever? Have you heard? Have you heard of that?
I'm not familiar with that.
Game that kind of looks like Minecraft, probably a little bit better. Coming to Steam sometime this month, I do believe. It's kind of a mixture of Minecraft and Ark. It has dinosaurs and dinosaur taming and all that.
No, I have not. I have not seen that. But I do have a question. How did you come across the game?
Your game?
Yeah.
I came across your game. I looked at, I believe I was just looking at new games on Steam that had either launched or coming out soon. I do that quite frequently, being an indie game reviewer myself. I'm always looking at Steam and seeing what kind of new games pop up and, what kind of games people might want to see. I typically go for these kind of games that nobody's really heard of. And this game, while not an indie gem yet, if you keep working on it, I do believe that you can make this game a fun little game. No lie, so keep working on it, man. But sometimes, what I really look for, and I dig through all these games, and I do negative reviews a lot of times for these games, but what I really love finding is, the diamond in the rough, something nobody's really heard of that only has 2 reviews or no reviews. It was up 2 months ago, and I play it, and it's a freaking hell of a lot of fun. And then once I put it up, this has happened a few times, and then once I do a video of it, man, people start, jumping all over it, and it makes some money, or it turns into a success for the developer. Nothing gives me more satisfaction in what I do on YouTube than doing that, finding some diamond in the rough game that nobody's really heard of, and helping that developer out. So maybe that'll happen with this, in this developer interview here that we're doing, or whatever.
I've looked at a lot of indie developer games, and a lot of them haven't been attentive to the forums or the people in their community, and I definitely didn't want to do that, so I've been trying to focus on responding to everybody.
Nice.
It's been a long day.
Nice. Yeah, I bet you it has been a long day. Well, my suggestion is get some sleep, man. Don't let the negative reviews get to you. Keep working on your game, and if you have questions, man, don't be afraid to ask people, especially people that work with Unreal and stuff like that. A lot of people have no problem helping somebody out, and give them feedback and stuff like that. But yeah, I think your game shows potential, even though a lot of people are going to see see garbage right now. So just stick with it, man. And it looks like you already kind of can tell your coworkers at work and stuff like that. Wow, thank you for funding my game, because it's doing a lot better than I thought it was.
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't expect it to be doing as good as I thought, or it is right now.
Yeah, Eric is giving you ideas, putting different guns in the game, etc. Maybe you can come across them or find them in chests or whatever. That'd be cool.
Maybe in a month or so, whenever I have the game patched up, we can come back to an interview and we'll see the progress.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You'd be up for it,
yeah, absolutely. Sure. Yeah, we'll do an interview in another month or 2 or whatever. Whenever the game has shown some progression, we'll take a look at what the differences are and what you've changed, and we'll I'll either basically verbally kick you in the balls for not adding my dynamite, or I'll pat you on the back for giving us some goddamn dynamite or something to blow these zombies to hell with.
Maybe by Friday.
Wow, you're promising by Friday, huh? I'm telling you, man, I'll be honored if you call it Zaxpolian Dynamite, and you can take that name for me, man. That'd be cool.
I'll think about that.
You'll think about that? The name is spelled correctly on my rock and roll page and all that, man. All right, man, it's been nice talking to you. Thanks so much for having a talk with me, and having the guts to come and talk to somebody, especially a YouTube critic like myself, talking to somebody on your first day. Like,
your video was a little bit discouraging. Sorry, just keep doing me.
Yeah, it was trust me, that was me being nice. If you go back and look at some of my other videos, especially like Game Guru games, you'll understand that with that video is actually being nice when I did that video. But I do see something, like I said, I do see something in your game that makes me say, you know what, I believe in this guy. So we'll see what you can do with it. I look forward to doing another interview with you and playing the game in a month or 2 from now and seeing where it's come, man. I will definitely be all over you, man. I'll definitely be all over it if you add my Zaxpolian Dynamite, dude.
I'll hit you up with the Zaxpolian Dynamite.
Zaxpolian Dynamite. Zaxpoleaon or something like that. I don't know. It's spelled on my rock and roll page. Check it out. All right, man. We will see you tonight, later. I hope you sleep well tonight, rather. And thanks so much for talking to me, dude. And
yeah, no problem. Thanks for the opportunity. Me posting the video on YouTube or the live stream on YouTube
Yep, the video will stay here right on my YouTube page, man. So you're free to link it in your Steam page or whatever you want to do, man.
A few questions or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, it's been a good time, my man.
All right, have a good night, man. Good luck with your game. Sounds like you're already getting a lot of sales, so keep up the good work, and I think the sales will continue to come to you. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You bet. All right, guys. That was an interview with They Are Hundreds with a developer out of Indiana, he said, in the USA here. Sounds like a pretty young man. I didn't ask him his age or anything like that. But his first game on Steam, and I know that has to be kind of a daunting thing, especially when you have critics like me making fun of his game in a video on YouTube, a 5-minute comical musical video that really did nothing more than basically, without words, saying this game is garbage. So I feel sorry for him in that regard. However, the game is very unfinished right now, and I think you can kind of see that. However, this game does show promise. Like I said, I don't think this is going to be the next realistic zombie sim. I think this is more of a game that you can get pretty cheap to go in and have some fun, throw some turrets down, blow the hell out of some zombies. And if he adds my Zaxpolian Dynamite, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, buy this motherfucking game, support this dude, because, man, if he does that, that'll be fucking cool. I'm just saying. All right, Cortez, thanks so much for being here, man. Thanks so much for coming in. Eric and Madden and whoever else is here. You guys all rock. I love you all. And thanks so much for watching this video live. If you're watching this video and it's not live anymore, make sure you hit that like button for me, guys. And make sure you subscribe to me if you're not subscribed so you see future videos just like this. And hopefully the next interview with this developer to see how far this game's come right here on this channel. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Peace. Love you all. Take care.